You know, when you're a mother and you have kids, the kids bring home artwork and you always put it on the refrigerator door. And for years I had pictures and papers and report cards and stuff like that on the kids, of the kids' work on the refrigerator door. Well, the kids are now pushing 40. One of them is 40. So I don't have any artwork to put on the refrigerator door anymore. So I don't know how I started collecting magnets, but I started collecting magnets. And I thought I would take you through and show you some of the magnets that I have on here. It's kind of a history of my life for the last few years, actually. We'll start on the freezer side. There's a magnet from Plymouth Rock, picture of Paul, magnet from Western Australia that somebody brought me. I bought that because I thought it was appropriate for a critic. Jerry playing her clarinet. That's from a memorial service that we went to. There's Jerry. This is from when I was in Texas and got to see the wildflowers in bloom. There's me with Carol Channing. I had cocktails with Carol Channing one night. Isn't that special? I love that one. Voice of America discriminates. And don't you forget it. This is from my friend's show, The Last Session. Oscar Wilde quote. I love this picture. This is the Crooked Street in San Francisco when they were building it. I grew up 2 blocks from there, and I have never seen a picture like that before, so I was really thrilled about that. This one was when we had our dog Seymour, who used to love tennis balls. I bought that magnet. And when we had our dog Toby, this is Toby versus Godzilla. My Weight Watchers badges. Notice I lost 75 pounds. Unfortunately, I found it again. More Oscar Wilde. My mother and Ned. Grandma and her beloved son with his mohawk. Bought that passing through Delaware. That's too complicated to read. This one is from Hawaii. Let's go over to the other side. Let's see, there's a smiley face from Boston, and a potato from Idaho, and a koala from Alaska. And then this is from Galveston, Texas. And when my girlfriend Peggy was here, we went to Seattle, and she bought that for me. More from Boise, Hollywood. Open your mind, not your Bible. Good thing to remember. This is also, I bought that one when I was in Australia. Of course, there's a lot of Judy Garland here. I went to the Perth Zoo in Australia. This is from a little tiny short line railroad that we went to. And of course, you can't go to London without buying a Mind the Gap magnet. Have we no wine here? Let's see. What else do we have? More Wizard of Oz stuff. More Oscar Wilde stuff. That was from the San Diego Zoo. More Judy Garland stuff. How many people have magnets from the Orkney Islands? Probably not too many. I love the Palace of Fine Arts. It's my favorite building in San Francisco. This is one of the biggest trees in the Kerry forests in Australia. Got to see that. It's from Rochester, New York, when I went to see my friends play. I like that one because I just like it. How about that after I went on a trip to Texas when I had some problems with a friend of mine? And it just seemed appropriate. That's from Provincetown, which is a gay mecca. I love that one. Has special meaning for some people. How about that after I went and saw the dolphins at Monkey Maya in Australia? More Judy Garland. Another one from the San Diego Zoo. Let's see, that's one of the newest ones. I got that when I was in Boston recently. And I went to, where did I buy that one? I don't remember, but that came from the Kennedy Library. That's from London. That's also from my friend's play. They bought that at the Today Show gift shop in New York. There's Museum of Natural History in Chicago. And the Carnegie Hall magnet. That one's kind of sad because I bought that the day that our son died, only I didn't know that he was dying when I bought it. More zoo pictures. Stromness is also the Orkney Islands. I bought that one when Peggy and I went to Disneyland. More Judy Garland. There are 3 here from the Tulip Festival in Seattle, outside of Seattle. I've gone there every year for 3 years. This one is really cute. It's a cartoon. It says, "I got this badge for homophobia." And Walt brought me that one from Arkansas. I bought that in Boston because I figured everybody needed a recipe for Boston baked beans. And I think somebody brought me that one. I think maybe Walt did. That's from Mount Vernon. And then we go around the side of the refrigerator. And of course there's more Judy Garland, and from the Human Rights Commission, whatever gay organization. Amazon, of course. This one is really, this side is more commercial because it has more business cards and that sort of thing. My husband particularly likes that one, or doesn't like that one, as the name, as the case may be. And here's a chart that's supposed to chart my moods every day. I don't usually use it. Ellen Thompson is a friend of mine who's been county supervisor, state assemblywoman, and wife of the guy I work with, and that is my family crest that somebody made for a family reunion. So now you've seen the magnets on my refrigerator. Maybe someday I'll show you the inside of the refrigerator.